What is up, everybody? This is gonna be a lengthy one, I'm pretty sure, but we are gonna be going over my Xeno collection. Of course, this video is gonna be titled Xenoblade, probably, just for, you know, clickability, but this is gonna go over all my Xeno stuff. So, of course, I'm gonna quickly go over the stuff in order, actually. So here's Xenogears, just jumping right into it. Of course, this is the greatest hits, ugly greatest hits version, so it's a later print, so it has Square Enix on it. And yeah, no frills, it is just the normal release of Xenogears for PS1, like it is right here. The box is pretty cool, actually, if I gotta be honest. But yeah, it should be in black and white because this is a greatest hits release, so they never print these in color. But yeah, here's some ads for some other PS1 games. And yeah, here's disc 2 and the back art here. Yep, that's that for Xenogears. I'm gonna quickly go over these because these are just the games. So here's Xenosaga Episode 1, Der Willi zur Marcht. I don't know German. I don't want to know German. But yeah, here's the spine and the back. Very neat, very cool. And the disc itself, very nice. I think I got this from a seller in the US that's like also a library or something. Whatever. This should be in color. Yep. Very, very neat. Oh, this has a mailer inside the manual as well, which is very neat. And is there anything on the back? Nope, just some art. Yep, that's that for Xenosaga 1. Oh, let me put the little thing, whatever that was, here. And we are gonna skip one into Xenosaga 3. Yes, this is one of the rarest PS2 games ever. But yeah, I do own a copy. Xenosaga Episode 3, also Sprach Zarathustra. Yep. Xenosaga 3. Yeah, the reason why I'm kind of rushing through it is also because I still want the natural light to be here when I get to the collector's edition stuff. And, you know, it's winter, so it gets darker quickly. But, yeah, it's very cool. I beat this recently, just to make sure the discs work as well. But, yeah, this is an amazing, amazing game. Unlike the first two, this is an actual, like, incredible experience. The first game I have some issues with. I like the second game actually a lot. It gets a lot of hate, but I really like the second game. Ooh, and advertising another very rare PS2 game on the back. But yeah, something about those Bandai Namco games from PS2, which are just obscenely expensive nowadays. They must have printed very few copies. But yeah, that's Xenosaga 3. And let's get started with the proper section of the video where we go over the limited stuff. So this is the European exclusive Xenosaga Episode 2 Jensetz von Gut und Boss. Yeah, this is the special edition for Xenosaga 2, which came out in Europe. I mean, realistically, it's just how most people got this game, because I think this is like they didn't reprint these or anything, so this is most people's copy. And yeah, it's very, very cool. Let me just fold this out. Boom. Very neat. Can I fold it out even further? I can, but it's not really art at that point. It's just, yeah, very neat. And let me just flick it over to the front so you guys can have a look-see. So we have the 2 game discs. Let me just zoom it in so you guys can see. Hi guys, it's me. Yeah, and there is this. So that's like a 2 special movie. This has all the cutscenes from Episode 1, because Episode 1 never came out in Europe, and that's why I have it imported from the US. So they catch you up on the plot, and the game continues from there. And we never got 3, so it's a cruel joke. But yeah, here's the manual for Xenosaga 2. It's all in color as well, which is nice. There's some misconception that all European PS2 games have black and white manuals. Not the case, as you can clearly see right with this one. It just depended on if the developer cared or not, or the publisher more so. But yeah, this release, they really went all out. Unfortunately, they didn't go all out enough because they didn't finish it. Yeah, here's the inside art. Kind of hard to see. I think it's the let me just have a look at it closer. It's the bike, isn't it? Or is it the robot? It's partly both. Sorry for the pause. We're back, and now we're gonna go over figures. Yeah, why not? This is gonna be the figures section. So we're also gonna do a cutaway in a second, but we'll go over these first. So let's actually start with not with you, with Shulk. Yeah, this is the first amiibo for the Xeno series, and it's a very cool one. It's probably a little dusty now because I do keep him out because he's a cool display piece. These are very decent quality as well. I really like these, and I'm so glad that this series blew up under Nintendo's wing. But yeah, here's Mithra. Very cool. She's the best girl in the series, in my humble opinion. She's so cool. I like her a lot. Here's Pyra. Dainty. Lover. Very nice. Very cool. Put her down. Mio. Mio. Here she is. Very nice. Very cute. My Mio. Yes, yes. And finally, we have Noah. Very cool, very nice. Really love the quality of the faces as well. Like, despite being like amiibos and smaller figures, they actually do have a decent amount of detail, which is awesome. So yeah, that's that. And now we're gonna cut away to some other stuff. So first things first, a massive figure of Cosmos right here. Very nice, with a little cloud on the bottom. I didn't know where else to put him. She is giant, and I love her. Very cool figure. She wasn't actually that expensive, but yeah, I had to glue on these side parts. That's why she was cheap, because this stuff was snapped off. But it was very easy to glue back together, and you can't even tell that anything was wrong with it. And the next part is, let me just find it and I'll show you. Yes, here she is, the Derpy Cosmos. Yeah, she was like 100 yen, I think. But yeah, very cool Cosmos figurine. I think she's a little bent over from age, because the gun she's holding is very heavy. I know it has like a support, but like I think she still struggles to hold it. The plastic is just bending with years, but yeah, still a very cool figure in my opinion. Okay, we got all that pretty quickly out of the way, so now we're on to the main event, the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition Collector Set Coffret Collector. This is the European Xenoblade Definitive Edition Collector's Edition. The European one was the best one because it had the most content compared to the other regions. Not sure why they decided to do that, but I am appreciative of that nonetheless. So here's the game itself, of course. Quickly have a glance over through that in case you have a digital copy or something. Here we have a look at the cool future connected art. Very neat. And here we have the steelbook of the Bionis and the Mechonis fighting. Very neat. And the inside has a code for my Nintendo? Oh no, it's music. Yeah, I never redeemed this because who cares? You can just download the PDFs online and then boom, there you go. But yeah, that was that. Oh, I actually forgot to put in the code back in. But yeah, that was the cases. Now let's flick this out. Yeah, this is gargantuan. Okay. Here's the. Okay, I'll do it like this. Here's the one half, right? And here's the other half. This is absolutely absurdly massive. So yeah, it's just the key arts of the future connected. Nothing on the inside, as you can see. So hope you can forgive me for not showing you a full spread of that one. But yeah, here's the thing that usually people feel the most jaded about, or gypped, if you're American or Australian or something, or Japanese, because you don't get this. This is the vinyl soundtrack of Xenoblade Chronicles. It's not too much, but it's still very, very neat. Here's the songs that come with it, and here's the disc itself. As you can see, also engraved cool in a Monado design. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Very, very amazing, very cool. I am forever grateful for Nintendo for doing this for us specifically. It's a bit of a, I guess, revenge for not getting the first few Xeno games, like, you know, Xenosaga 1, 3, and Xenogears. I guess that's how I like to view it. But yeah, what else is left in the collector's edition, you may ask? Well, still cool stuff, I suppose. So let me take this out. This actually is just the backing of the thing. This used to be on the back of the box, but obviously I put this inside the box so it doesn't, you know, get lost or anything. I think there's a fold in here. Yeah, this goes on the bottom front as well. And the thing that every region got is the art book. Also, the back of the box looks like this, but yeah, this is too thick to show. They're in a lot of detail, so it will have to be a flick through. This has an absurd amount of pages. As you can see, it goes into 250. But yeah, this is an amazing art book. All of them are amazing art books because they consist of just so much art. But yeah, that was the Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Collector's Edition. Let's move on to the next thing. Oh yeah, before I forget, and before we move over from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, here's Xenoblade Chronicles 1 for the Wii. This is actually my first Xeno game. This was my exposure to the Xeno series. And yeah, this is... I don't have the actual package with the controller that this came with, but, you know, I'm still happy that I own this. Here's the famous disc with the Monado in the middle, very cool. Of course, this has some Club Nintendo and junk. Here is the manual, which is in full color as well, very cool. And the coolest thing that not a lot of people know about is this. The inside art of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Each region has a different one, by the way. Each region has a different inside art. And a lot of people don't know this game even has inside art because this comes in a standard white Wii case. And a lot of people don't do this, so they never find out that they have actual art on the inside. I replaced the Wii case with this because you can actually see what's inside. And there is also Pandora's Tower and Last Story, which also have inside art. And no one ever replaces them, because they don't know. But yeah, they should have released them with a clear case like this, because this just makes sense. But yeah, let's move over to the next thing. I guess I'll quickly look over this as well, because this is just next to it, next to the Xenoblade Chronicles box. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is about to get a definitive edition on Switch, finally, after so many years. Now, I beat this game a few years back. It was a bit of a long process because this game requires it's very MMO-y. But yeah, very cool game nonetheless. It doesn't actually have a lot. It's just this and on the disc. But yeah, very neat. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, my beloved. I have actually a very funny story to do with this collector's edition. On the day it was supposed to arrive, I was waiting all day for the postman to arrive, and then I heard a knock when I was in the toilet. I run down pretty much immediately, and he just vanishes. I chase, running. No, stop! But he just drives off. And afterwards, I get a message where he's... well, not a message. I take the card out saying, oh yeah, you missed your delivery. It's gonna be here. And I immediately go to this place. My parents aren't back. I don't have a license at the time, so obviously I hoof it, and it's like a 2-hour walk. So I went 2 hours, didn't even take a bag. I just went to grab this. I went through a forest. I didn't know where the fuck I was. All to get this from some dinky ass post office location that I've never been to, and nothing has ever been delivered to since. I don't know why it was left there. But yeah, I got it afterwards. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Limited Edition. As you can, by the way, before I can move on, as you can clearly see, it's seen its better days. It has a lot of nicks because I have unfortunately dropped this. The shelf this was sitting on collapsed, and it fell kind of with things falling on top of it. And this side isn't as damaged. In fact, it's pretty fine. But the red side, unfortunately, has some like nicks, and I'm upset about that. But you know, can't really help it. I don't have that shelf anymore. I dismantled it, and we have a massive massive shelving space here now, so nothing can collapse there. But yeah, this is very nice. On both sides, it has weird symbols, and yeah, it slides out like this. Boom, very cool. Yeah, let's take this out. This is the art book. I'll go over this in a second. Yeah, this is the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 art book. Here it is. Here's the spine, and here's the back. The Titans. Whoop! I knocked my my cam a little bit. Yeah, let's have a flick through this thing. Once again, this has like hundreds of pages, so this will be a quick one, a quick flick through. But yeah, this is an amazing level of detail for the art book. Very neat. But yeah, this is actually a pre-order bonus for the Torna physical release. Because yeah, Torna had a standalone physical copy, which unfortunately Xenoblade Chronicles 3's DLC did not. But yeah, this was amazing. This is just like a little card that it came with. Very neat. And yeah, that's that. I'll show you Torna in a second. But yeah, let me just get to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Of course, since it was part of this collector's edition, they didn't put the Peggy logo on the corner for some reason. But yeah, Journey to the Birthplace of Humanity, Elysium. Very neat. And here's, of course, the Gormott planes. Very nice. Well, yep, the Steelbook, which I think every region got. This is actually the cover art for the American Collector's Edition, if I am remembering correctly. And here's the back, and here's Mithra with Rex standing in front of the tree. And of course, the last thing, the soundtrack for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Sound selection musicale. Yep. Wait. Who all began? Yeah, a humble selection of music. And the spines are both the same. Let me open this up for you. Yep, this is how it looks inside. Very neat. And that is pretty much it. I mean, of course, there's also the thing that was in front of it. I had to fold this down a few times. Yeah, this is what was on front of the box to tell you what it was. Unfortunately, I had to bend it, but it's couldn't do anything about that. Otherwise, it was going to go in the bin, which I didn't want to do. So, for the sake of completeness, it's like this. But yeah, that's the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Collector's Edition. And yeah, I've also realized I was recording this in the vertical orientation, so I'm going to have to flick it over during editing, but it's fine. Yeah, here's the physical of Torna the Golden Country. Yeah. This is awesome. I'm so happy that this got a physical release. This was an amazing choice. Of course, this has a used code already. It includes all the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I thankfully didn't buy before this came out, so I saved it. I saved some money there. But yeah, here's Malos, in front of the place of Torna, and yeah, this was an amazing DLC. Yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, the finale, and this shouldn't be too long. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Collector's Edition. A lot of people missed out on this because of shitty Nintendo websites, coding, I guess, or scammers. No scammer protection, I guess. Like, you couldn't... People were buying 10 copies at once, you know, and Nintendo didn't block those people, so they sold out of these immediately, and normal fans weren't able to get it. Thankfully, I didn't have this problem, and I got this pretty much the moment it went up, and there was no problems with me finding it or getting it. Yeah, here's the case. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Very neat. And the inside art is them chilling at that campsite at the start of the game. Very cool. And here's the steelbook. Very cool, very nice. It's very shiny, as you can see. Very nice, very cool. Nothing on the back. And yeah, the interlinking modes. Yeah, it's kind of nice and shiny too. Very gorgeous, very nice. And the only other thing here... Oh, nope. I remember this being the pre-order bonus. Let me just get this out, if I can do it without tearing it, because I don't want to tear the envelope, because this is a special envelope. It's engraved with the thing of the game. Yep, some postcards, as you can see. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'll get closer. Chronicles 3. Some planes. The place where you meet Ethel. Some other areas and biomes. And yeah, other areas and biomes. Very neat extra. I didn't expect anything more other than what we got, and I'm really appreciative that they did include this. Yeah, let me just put this back here. And of course the art book, which I am just noticing now I've never opened. So let me just do this real quick. Yeah, okay, that's out of the way. Here's the cover, the spine, plate, and the interlocked modes. I already forgot what this is called actually. But yeah, let me just quickly flick through this thing. Once again, gigantic thing. Does it have any messages in the front, or it does? Here's the text if you wanna have a read through this. In different languages too, if you wanna read it in something else. I think that's French. But yeah, let's have a quick flick through. Mobius and everything. Very neat. Awesome. What was that? Why does it have like a warning spine? Oh no, it's just some, I guess, end game areas, so that's like why it's warning you. Oh, this might be spoilers. Ooh. Spoiler revelation. Yeah, it's fine, everyone knows how this ends. But yeah, that was my entire Xenoblade and Xeno series collection. Thank you guys very much for watching through all of it. I really do appreciate the view and the positivity around these videos. I'm surprised that this is going as well as it is. We're having a lot of people joining real quick. We've already passed 100 subscribers, and there's only more with each passing day. So I'm very excited to continue doing this and continue chatting with you all and, you know, making this into something. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. Please follow me on Ko-Fi and support me on Ko-Fi. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. And I also put the links to my backlog if you're curious about my game reviews. I do a little blurbs after beating every game, and I do beat a lot of games that I don't stream. So yeah, feel free to check me out on there too. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.